Bellingham boots it to safety. You get a throw in. Bellingham. Chouameni. Valverde. Fran Garcia. Played out to the wing. Mbappe. Throw in. Real Madrid keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Chouameni. Vinicius Junior passes it through. Well won, that's good play. Looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Oh, good interception. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, he's obviously been identified as a menace, and they're dealing with him accordingly. I think we can expect more of the same.
Valverde. Fran Garcia. Vinicius Junior. Chouameni. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Mbappe goes up and over. Bellingham. Mbappe has a shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Vinicius Junior was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, he's been at the centre of a lot of things, hasn't he? Mostly good, I should add.
Tried to play it through.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Hits it! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Real Madrid get themselves a two-goal... Vinicius Junior! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Vinicius Junior really has shown an example of why indecision is fatal.
Shoveler in. Mbappe, hit long and direct. Shoots! They are rampant! Surely now, beyond all doubt. You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Real Madrid take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. And the referee brings it to a close. Troyes thoroughly outclassed here. They came up against opponents who were better in all areas. No argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Troyes were always up against it, Peter, and a game we expected a gulf and not just a gap between the teams, and it happened.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. That gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He
Shoots! Goal! Trois!
Well, the whole idea is to start as you mean to go on, and that sets their tone beautifully.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Trois take the early advantage. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Trois claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Oh, surely! Hits one! Can he get the shot away? Plays it back. And the ball's come out. He can get that clear. Where to from here? It's anyone's ball. It's a brilliant interception. Well positioned to make that interception. Back into the middle. Going for goal! Oh, he's really drilled it. Gets his head to it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Said. He's got away. Is it in? Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Up towards the flank, and he's there to cut it out. And he's made certain that won't get through. And he's there to hoof it away. Valverde. Crunching tackle. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Brahim Diaz. Mbappe pushes it out wide. Up he gets! This could fall anywhere. Bellingham plays it in. And it's hoisted clear. Now a chance to break. Trois scoring in the first 10 minutes to make it 1-0. Now the pass. Well read, he sorted that out. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And Diaz! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Hoists it high. Mbappe plays it out to the flank. He's left his man. Vinicius Junior. Chance to shoot. Valverde!
Again, let me mention what a wonderful stop the goal
Has a hit! Superb from Vinicius Junior.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up for them.
That'll be the final action of the first half. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. If you're just back from your break, you missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Said traveller in. Must score.
Telly.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And here we have Troyes against Celta Vigo. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
So let's got things underway. Iglesias. It could be in here. Forward it goes. And that's been won straight back. Aspas. Now it's Aspas. Great shapes to shoot. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing?
Oscar Mingueza.
Starfelt. Now the pass. Now surely. Iago Aspas showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gets on the end. Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Now can he finish? Can he finish? Goal! Troyes! And Troyes score first. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Troyes take the lead.
Oh, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
It's a brilliant interception. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Battles to win it back. And the counter is on. Iglesias. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, he shoots! He scores! Celta Vigo back on level terms. Celta Vigo grab the equaliser, and we're all... And the finish! It is a fantastic goal! A finish right from the top draw! And again they hit the front. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Troyes get themselves into the lead. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Surely he scores! Moriba, great ball, and now the shot! That's gone a long way up and away. And it's been taken straight back. Well played, he saw that coming. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Shoveler in. Iago Aspas did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. And he has a pop! And now the breakaway. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Chance to break. Diop. Created one goal already. The shot's on! Sticks it away! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in this.
And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
That has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. Already up and running for the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. And the through ball is intercepted. Dominguez. He likes Moriba. Dominguez. Shoveler in. Tries a through ball.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Passes it through.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Gets it back. Aspas. Shoveler in. Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. It's a ball kick. Shoveler in. Oh, good interception. Tries to stroke it through. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with it.
He's gone for it! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Troyes blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's got through. Marcos Alonso gets it back. Non-shell pass, that's the message there. It's a throw in. Shoveler in. Aimed long and direct. Iago Aspas dinks one in. Now here's the through ball. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Balde,
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Balde,
With the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Hoists it high, and he's cut it out.
Diop,
Shoveler in. He'll have a dip! He's kept it out, just. Tries to get it forward quickly. Iago Aspas brings the ball forward. Aspas, he's left his man. Can he find a finish? Yes, he can! And they are right back within touch! And that is that. Troyes always looked the more driven side, probably the better side, and nobody is arguing about the results. Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Watched it pour as I touched your face when it burned.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. The teams then, China against Manchester United. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
We have already started here. Looks to going for goal! Goal! China!
Right from the first whistle, they've played with an energy that makes them good value for that early goal.
You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
The special feel of a potential upset, but it's a little early to get carried away just yet. Well, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Coaxed out to the wing. In with a header! Bruno Fernandes. Has a hit! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks a harder thing to do.
Leno plays it out to the wing. Garnacho is demanding it out wide. Going through, looking to... Oh, taken with style! Looks to slip it through.
Sure, simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
Here it is, goes for goal! And the ball's come out. Traore. Lee goes for goal! It's anyone's, he's gone for it! Matheus Cunha. Ball's gone out of play. So what now? China find themselves a goal up here. It's a lead to cherish. Mazraoui. Cunha goes up and over. That's not going to make it. Now it's Matheus Cunha, out wide to the right. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Mazraoui. Traore plays it in. Knocks it away. And the counter is on. China scoring in the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. Oh, good interception. Traore tries making a foray down the right. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Belts one! He's got away. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Now can he finish? He'll have a dip! A chance to play it in. That intervention was very necessary. Oh, good, is it in? Oh, another save. Try. The outcome could so easily have been different. It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, and you can feel and hear how the crowd are reacting to all of this.
Zirkzee, Matheus Cunha. Oh, they can break here. And it shoots! No mistake! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Oh, that's excellent composure because
He's gone for it! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
China take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. He's had a shot! And the half-time whistle goes. Fantastic excitement towards the end of the half there, and a last-minute chance that really should have been converted. So, your views on the first half?
China have done supremely well to stick to their plan, and discipline and organisation is stifling the quality they're up against.
China very much in control. Can he finish? Oh, didn't catch it right.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Played it short. Chance! He's had a go! Oh, top draw save from the keeper.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Well won, that's good play. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? He's left his man, and a shot! Matthews Cunha. Mado, played out to the right. Now the cross. Decent clearance now, can anyone get on the end of it? And he's cut it out. Lee, a real chance to break. Lee, who's made his mark on this game. Maguire plays it forward. Matthews Cunha. The ball through. Masrad has come steaming up from the back for this. Lee passes it through. Ball is over the line. Hits it! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, he accepted the invitation to have a pop, and that defence was confident he wouldn't succeed.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious he's one of the biggest influences out there.
Going through, can he find a finish now? Played towards the front men, looking to break out here. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Looks like a good ball through. Zirkzee. Cuts it out. Keeper's got good distance on that. And now the finish. Shots on. He's had a look. Matthews Cunha. Looking to get within range. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. China have been given a penalty. Onana looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Oh, dispatched with certainty.
Well, the keeper certainly guessed right, but there was enough power to find the target.
Has a pop! It's there! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Manchester United grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Leno. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? He's got away. Striding forward, facing goal. Chance to break. Now the pass. He's left his man. Can he shoot? Oh, full-blooded challenge, and it had to be. This could fall anywhere. That's a throw. Oh, the ball's come loose. There is the final whistle. China, comfortable winners. A virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. Your final thoughts, Jim?
China have pulled off a sensational win here, and it's merit.
Welcome to you from the Wanda Metropolitano, this wonderful stadium newly located here in the heart of Madrid and home to Atletico Madrid since the start of the 2017 season. And here we have Liverpool against Real Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Begley.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Rodrigo. McAllister goes looking.
Chiesa has embarrassed himself a little there. He'll take some stick in the dressing room for that, I can tell you. Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Chiesa. Looking to break out here. Jakpo plays it out to the wing. He's left his man. Now he's wondering who wants it. Whipped in. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Vinicius Junior going through. Looks to slip it through.
Alexander-Arnold
Tries to get it forward quickly. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, he now knows that he has to lock in the timing. Success and failure depends on it.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
Van Dijk.
Lobs it in gently. And the flag has stayed down. Shapes to shoot. And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Gets up to head it! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Rudiger picks it up from the goal kick. Mbappe with the ball through. Tries lifting it over.
Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold.
Tries a through ball. Hit into the middle.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Out wide to the right. Mohamed Salah. And it's Salah. Chouameni gets into the right position to intercept. Great ball, and now the shot. Looks like a good ball through. Vinicius Junior looks to slip it through. Rodrigo. Pula. Liverpool still without an attempt on target. Konate, now the pass. Chiesa, can he score?
Looking back on that, it was some save and potentially a big moment for the keeper and his team.
Aimed long and direct, and he's away. Mohamed Salah, Gakpo, he's gone for it! Rodrigo, he's got away. Shot at goal! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Chouameni pushes it out wide. Robertson passes it through. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Ball's gone out of play. Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
Mbappe. Robertson.
Not offside that time.
Mbappe only needed to check his run slightly and he was in the clear.
Tchouameni goes looking.
Bellingham.
Looks to slip it through.
Goalkeeper's ball.
Gakpo. Now it's Chiesa. Mohamed Salah.
Forward it goes.
Gila.
With the ball through.
Robertson plays it forward. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo goes up and over.
And he's there to cut it out.
And it's half-time here.
Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Real Madrid get it back again.
Mbappe.
Alexander-Arnold.
Positions himself well and cuts it out. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
And it's Salah. Soboslai. Valverde. Valverde.
Now the pass. Got a sight of goal here. Has a swing at it. In for the follow-up.
Robertson.
Hits one.
Camavinga weighed up the options and picked the wrong one.
He's left his man. Looks like a good ball through. Going through.
Mohamed Salah.
Is it in? Fabulous from Chiesa. The breakthrough strike. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
The Reds take the lead, 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Gakpo, he's got away. He'll have a dip. Surely this time. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Gravenberg. Soboslai.
Chiesa. It's a brilliant interception.
Aimed low and direct.
It's a throw in.
Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold.
Tries a through ball. Done very well to intervene.
Real Madrid are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it, and big chance! It's in! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Liverpool take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Just brushed off the ball there.
That's Valverde.
Mbappe goes for goal. He can pounce on that.
Superb from Valverde!
Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
Alisson did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Real Madrid get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Mendy goes looking. Now it's Bellingham. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
It doesn't take much sometimes, Peter. He has to adjust a little missed-time run.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Gets wrestled off the ball.
Liverpool certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Goes wide.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Has a pop.
Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Looking to shoot.
Szoboszlai plays it in. Bellingham.
And the referee brings it to a close.
The Reds come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Liverpool won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. I think we're just about ready to get going here. A warm welcome to you wherever you are in the world. And our live game is Troyes against Real Madrid. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
The action has already started. Chance! Chouameni out wide to the right. Just brushed off the ball there.
Alexander-Arnold.
Aimed long and direct. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. Forward it goes.
Rodrigo.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
Mbappe.
Rodrigo.
Bellingham.
Rodrigo
Mbappe.
did well to pick out Rodrigo, who just couldn't get the ball to sit for him. He's away. Chance. Goes for goal. Goal! Troyes! And Troyes score first.
Showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Hits one! Superb from Vinicius Junior! Real Madrid are level. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Towering header! Goal! Troyes! And they've got their lead back. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Troyes go into the lead. He's got away, got a sight of goal. He's gone for it! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Repelled by the keeper.
Rodrigo.
Looks like a good ball through. He's gone for it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And back to base. Vinicius Junior.
Diop.
Cuts it out. And he's on, has a hit! He's going after it. Shoveler in. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Chouameni.
Bellingham.
Goes looking. He's left his man. Going through. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Now the pass. Trout shapes the shoots. Really well taken goal. And with that goal comes comfort. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Troyes take a
2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Fran Garcia.
Mbappe
Bellingham.
tries a through ball. He's had a shot!
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Troyes are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. The action has already resumed here. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Has it out wide now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Here comes another cross. Mbappe and Diaz! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast. Real Madrid have decided to take control of this second half. They're dictating the tempo.
It's on a play, big chance! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Troyes grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Done very well to intervene. Chouameni plays it forward. Vinicius Junior played out to the wing. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Troyes haven't made a substitution yet. And now the finish! Goes for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Looks to clip it forward. Courtois, and pick that up. Rodrigo. Turns and goes back. Shot at goal! They've scored! Ruthless and relentless, utterly rampant.
Troyes are really pouncing on any...
Going for goal! Chouameni. Well played, he saw that coming. Could move up a gear here. It's come loose. Chance! Now surely! Bellingham tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe spreads it towards the left. Looks to slip it through. Diop. His scoring skills have already been evident. Brahim Diaz. Rodrigo.
direct. Shoveler in. Pinged forward. Brahim Diaz goes looking. He's left his man. Rodrigo is on his own. Defenders on the back foot. Well, that had to be more accurate. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And now the breakaway. The final whistle. I think we're just about ready to get going here. A warm welcome to you wherever you are in the world. And here we have China against Senegal. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium. I've been hit by it too.
So we're up and running. Fires from distance. There's an early warning shot across the bow.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Forward it goes. Defenders on the back foot. Tries to get it forward quickly. Going through. Has a pop! Goal! China! There is the breakthrough. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yes, the turn and finish is to be admired, but what about the sense of urgency and desire to move the ball with such pace on the break as soon as it was retrieved?
China go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Cut out in the nick of time. And that has been clubbed away. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Oh, good interception. It could be in here. Has a shot! Knocks it away. Sa! He's got away with one there.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Lee. Going full steam ahead down the left flank. It's gone for a throw-in. Tries a through ball. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
China just had to make the ball stick, but came...
Can he score? It's in! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Look, the goal was well manufactured, but the striker probably can't believe he's been given that much space in the penalty area, and he wasn't going to miss.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think this is a case of anything you can do, we can do too. I mean, they're matching each other like for like here.
Lee is on a run down the left wing. He's got away. Lee continues his run. Oh, it's opened up nicely. He's had a shot. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Has a hit! Goal! China! And they've got their lead back.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence.
Hits one! No mistake!
Well, this is a terrific show of resilience and spirit. I love to see a team roll up their sleeves and force their way back. Superb. Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
So all square and a header! Goal! China! Into the lead once more. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. China get themselves into the lead. Chance! It's a brilliant interception. And he heaves it forward. Now the pass. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Jacobs. Idrissa Gueye. Sarr. Aimed long and direct. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Dia. He's gone for it! He's had a shot! It's there! Senegal are all square!
Jackson was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Come back to the keeper.
Mendy.
Gets it upfield. And now they can launch a counter. Lee with the ball through. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. China come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High-scoring, truly exciting. Neither side able to hold a lead. The second half then, just getting going. That'll be a throw-in. That's not going to go down too well with his teammates. He's left his man.
Diallo.
Passes it through. Lee did well to pick out. Oh, he's broken through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Chance to break. And that's been won straight back.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Diallo plays it forward.
Sa.
Ndiaye. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Jackson plays a clever pass. Dia! And he's there to cut it out. And it's been taken straight back.
Sa.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes. That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Well played, he saw that coming. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And now the breakaway. Looks like a good ball through. Lobs it in gently. Now it's Sa going through. It's a decent looking cross. Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. China making 2 changes as we speak. And that's been levered clear. So what's he planning here? Looks to slip it through. Now here's the through ball. China ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Here's a corner.
How about it?
Oh, he's managed to miss it.
Jackson has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Jackson certainly tends to cast his influence, and he's in imposing mood again. Senegal merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Diallo heaves it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tries lifting it over. Looks like a good ball through. He's managed to get himself offside.
Lee probably knew he was off, as his sheepish glance suggests.
China have it back and they can go again. Tries a through ball. Looking to get within range.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Big chance!
A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
Into the channel.
The shot's on! It's come back out!
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
It's added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, wonderful stuff, and the right result. Neither side really deserved to lose. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
China can take a lot from this. They were
I
Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. The teams then, Arsenal against Real Madrid. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim. Goes for goal! Goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. Oh,
he's gone for it! They've scored! Real Madrid are level. Mbappe versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Mbappe. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. He's left it. He's had a go! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, he's been at the centre of a lot of things, hasn't he? Mostly good, I should add.
Valverde. Mikel Merino with the ball through. Sterling goes for the cross. Now it's Mbappe. Rice out wide to the right. Odegaard. Saka going through. Can he find a finish? Up for the header. Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Arsenal take the lead. Oh, good interception. Camavinga. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie.
Mbappe really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Shoots! Oh, brilliant from Bukayo Saka! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Arsenal are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
The Gunners take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
And it's Sterling. Sterling, he's left his man. Got a sight of goal here. Camavinga tries to get it forward quickly. Valverde. Aimed low and direct. Mbappe gets flagged offside.
Mbappe probably knew he was off, as his sheepish glance suggests.
Gabriel Jesus gets it back. Alaba. Mbappe.
Bellingham.
Where to from here? Merino. This is promising. Sterling. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Yeah, he was off. Ever so slightly, but he was off.
Valverde. Saka tries to stroke it through. Looking to shoot! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, and you can hear how the crowd are reacting to this too.
Odegaard.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. He's got away, tries a through ball. Mbappe. There's the end of the first half.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Arsenal are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And the game has already resumed here. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Going through, over to the left. Sterling, he's got away. Crosses it in low. That's gone a long way up and away. Rice. Valverde.
Bellingham.
Mbappe spreads it towards the left. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Merino goes looking. He's got through. Saka. Oh, really good feet from him. White. Gabriel Jesus is being picked on here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Vinicius Junior. Sterling. Arsenal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Odegaard. Alaba does well to read it and intercepts. Needed a better pass there. Merino plays it forward. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Camavinga. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. And he's made certain that won't get through. Saka tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Gila plays it out to the wing. Ball is over the line. And it's Alaba. Great leap! It's a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on! An absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Odegaard passes it through. Gabriel Jesus finds himself offside.
Real Madrid are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Saka! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, and you can feel and hear how the crowd are reacting to all of this. Real Madrid are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Cuts it out. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Saka. Now it's Odegaard. Pinged forward.
Arsenal are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Swung in towards
Arsenal
the middle.
certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Saka.
Forward it goes. He's shapes the shoots. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Is it in? That is sparkling from Sterling. The final whistle. Arsenal a victory here, and on balance they were worth it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, China against Liverpool. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
So that's got things underway. Now the pass. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Forward Good tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's had a shot! Goal! China! And the game springs instantly to life.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Can he put it away? Really well taken goal. And with the match still in its infancy, they are easing away.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
It is 2 now, and the shock is very much on.
Aimed long and direct. Darwin
Brings the ball forward. Tries a through ball. Well positioned to make that interception. Clears it out of harm's way. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Konate.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Timely intervention.
It's one! They are rampant! And they are disappearing out of sight!
He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just had...
Nunez!
Oh, that's a waste.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Soboslai passes it through. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Looks like a good ball through. Looks to slip it through.
Up he gets! They've done it! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
China totally rampant here. It's gone a long way up and away.
Konate.
Dashing forward at pace. Plays it out to the wing. Where to from here? Surely. He's got to... Goes for goal!
It's in! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
4 in the game. He is the man. China tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Chiesa with the ball through. Chiesa. Nunez looking to get on the end of this. Now here's the through ball.
He's tried one! Oh, almost a sixth!
China are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
And it's been taken straight back. Robertson with a long pass. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Lee looks to slip it through. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Chance to break.
Frimpong.
Another piece of really good defending. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue. How was the first half compared with your expectation?
China fully merit this lead and are right on course for a real upset. And as yet...
And shoots! He scored!
A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Tries a through ball.
Hits one! Back of the net!
And again, they pile on the misery.
Yeah, by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
He could be in here. Forward it goes. Looking to break out here. Looks like a good ball through. He's left his man.
Van Dijk plays it forward. McAllister
Tries to get it forward quickly. Now the counter. Passes it through. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers.
Shoots!
Chiesa. They really are proving themselves to be solid all over the field. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. China can't seem to retain possession. Cuts it out.
Van Dijk
Positions himself well and cuts it out.
Darwin.
Going through.
And it's Salah.
Nunez plays it out to the flank. Salah plays it in.
Robertson.
Cut out in the nick of time.
Somersley!
Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Lee, 2 goals to his name already. He's got away. Konate
Well,
plays
the
it
further
forward.
he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
It's a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Aimed long and direct. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Done very well to intervene. He'll have a go. Oh, terrific save.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Now the pass.
Now it's Darwin.
Nunez passes it through. Good challenge, he just stood firm. A real chance to break. He's left his man.
Big chance! Can he finish? Gravenberg. And that will be the final act. China were irresistible here. Dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result. A comfortable win. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
China have pulled off a sensational win here, and it's merited. They rode their luck a little at times, but they were bold and robust throughout.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beck. Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And our live game is Troyes against Barcelona. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And already we're... Shoots! Goal! Troyes! And what a start! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Troyes have an early lead, good start. Passes it through. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Gets good distance on it.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
It's come loose. Out wide to the right. It's gone for a throw-in.
De Jong. Rafinha. Barcelona suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
The only consolation at this stage is that they've got a lot of time on their side. You try to find a positive for any eventuality, and while an early concession is unwanted, they can recover this.
It could be in here. Driving on, a real charge here. Troyes have it back and they can go again.
Hits one! It's there! And they are disappearing out of sight!
Diop at his razor-sharp best there.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Troyes take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well won, that's good play. De Jong. And the counter is on. Striding forward, facing goal. That looks a good ball.
Can he score? More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And already they're looking to run away with it.
He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Troyes take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Oh, full-blooded challenge at it.
Goes for goal!
Ter Stegen deals with it effortlessly. Ferran Torres. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Now the pass. Looks to slip it through. And he should have made it 4.
Troyes are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
They've played it short.
Tries one!
And that is doing no harm.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, and you can hear how the crowd are reacting to this too.
Aimed long and direct.
He's gone for it!
Pedri, forward it goes. Is there any support? And a shot! Oh, outstanding save.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
That intervention was very necessary. Played out to the right. Surely a shot. Shoots!
What about it? Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, he's in! Great tackle, he had to get that right. Ferran Torres. Lewandowski. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Well read, he sorted that out. Yamal. Lewandowski. And it's Lewandowski. Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Lewandowski. Here comes the corner. Turns and goes back. Trois get it back again. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. Pedri. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Chooses to go back. Now it's Lewandowski. Timely intervention. Diop plays it forward. Pushes it out wide. And help's available out wide. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Steered out wide. Loose ball, who's going to... goes for it! Pedri tries to get it forward quickly. Tries a through ball. Now it's Rafinha. Going through. Rafinha. Lewandowski going for goal! That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Lobs it in gently. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Not a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Lewandowski. That had to be more accurate. Yamal. Rafinha. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha with the ball through. And he's there to cut it out. Tries lifting it over. Pedri gets into the right position to intercept. Rafinha. Shoveler in. Diop. He's steaming forward. He's got away.
And the finish! No mistake!
This is as ruthless as it gets.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
Trois totally rampant here. Rafinha. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Looks like a good ball through. De Jong. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Looks to slip it through. Martinez. Ferran Torres. And it's been taken straight back. He's left his man. Goes for it. Has a shot. And that is the last effort of the game. Barcelona had no answer. Second best in every department and correspondingly well beat.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? They just turned up with the wrong mentality, Peter. They got complacent, and they'll have to take the criticism that comes with it now.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly.
The players will be with us any time now. And here we have Senegal against Manchester United. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
So let's got things on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kalidou Koulibaly. It's easy to just focus on the physical side of his game, Peter, because he's so powerful and quick, making it basically impossible for a forward to get the better of him in a one-on-one situation. But there's more to his game. He reads the play extremely well and rarely gets caught out of position. And for me, just a complete all-round defender.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all... Jackson! Goal! Senegal! And Senegal score first.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Senegal have an early lead. Good start. The shot's on! Oh, that's a waste. Jackson. Dia! Who's he going to play in? Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now the pass. Shoots! Oh, he's really drilled it. Has a swing at it! He's missed, but not by that far.
So, certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Lobs it in gently. Forward it goes. In comes the cross. Idrissa Gueye. That's put paid to a promising move. Sarr. Looks to slip it through. He's picked him out. Dia! Oh, taken with style. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Senegal take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Tries a through ball. De Ligt plays it forward. Zirkzee, good challenge, he just stood firm. Zabali. Sarr. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. And it's Gueye. Dia. Plays it out to the flank. Looks like a good ball through. Maguire plays it forward. Zirkzee going full steam ahead down the left flank. Cunha pushes it out wide. Up to meet it! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
How about a shot? It's broken loose. Shaw goes looking. Traore. Matthews Cunha. Bruno Fernandes tries to get it forward quickly. Aimed long and direct. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Ball's loose, who's getting there? United getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress.
Dia.
De Ligt tries to get it forward quickly, all the way back, and they start again. Fine defending there. It's a loose ball. It's Sa! It's come back out! There is the half-time whistle. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Zirkzee goes up and over. Sa goes looking. Dia with the ball through. Great tackle, he had to get that right. Bruno Fernandes clips one through. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Sa passes it through. Oh, great chance! And a goal! And they are cruising away!
Senegal are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Senegal take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Now it's Sa. Sa opts to play it back. Traore. Matheus Cunha. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Zirkzee. He's left his man. Looks like a good ball through. Hits one! Oh, extraordinary.
Manchester United are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Koulibaly gets it back. Tries a through ball. Hit into the middle. That intervention was very necessary. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Traore. Cunha needed to come up with a better ball.
Matheus Cunha encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the weighted pass. Zirkzee. Talk about singling someone out.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Forward it goes. Traore. Looks to slip it through. Bruno Fernandes. Now a chance to break. Matheus Cunha. Defending was strong and firm. Can he finish? It goes to show he is human after all.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Going through. Played out to the right. It's come loose. Idrissa Gueye with the ball through. Can he finish? And he should have made it 4.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Now the pass. Loose ball, who's going to get there?
Garnacho spreads it towards the left. Into
And a header! He will be livid with himself.
Jackson. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Matches Cunha.
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Idrissa Gueye. Jackson. Idrissa Gueye. Sarr.
Good idea, just poorly executed. The final whistle. The Red Devils had no answer. Second best in every department and correspondingly well beaten. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually...
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, China against AC Milan. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Rafael Leao, Peter, is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood. Easily one of the fastest players I've ever seen. He's capable of taking on multiple defenders, and he can cause imbalances for any defence. And that's their problem, because so many want to try and get to him to stop him getting into his stride. It just leaves space for others.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He
Hits it!
Abraham absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Lee. He's got away. He's still going. Where to next?
A chance!
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Shapes the shoots! Goal! China! And it's China who take the lead.
Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
A quite dramatic opening and early turn of the unexpected. China cannot keep hold of the ball. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? He's left his man. Pulisic tries to get it forward quickly. Who's he going to play in? Drilled it.
Has a pop!
Oh, great low ball in.
Oh, how has that not ended up in the back of the net? It was a cracking ball in the way he drilled it across and kept it down too.
Oh, he really wanted that.
But that's the motivation and enthusiasm he shows, and the quality he produces.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area.
Looking to shoot! It's a goal! AC Milan are all square.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang.
Shoots! In he goes again! Oh, how's that for a goal? Oh, that is a gem! And again they hit the front.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
China go into the lead. Oh, fists it away. Chukwueze. And it's been taken straight back. Lee.
Surely a shot. The shot's on! And in it goes! And they are disappearing out of sight!
Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
China down by 2, and the shock is on. Aimed long and direct. Could move up a gear here.
Going for goal! Surely this time, more and more and more and more! They are running
to run away with it.
Mignon.
Did well the first time. Up he gets! Fantastic from Jovic! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Milan give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Looks like a good ball through.
Joao Felix.
Timely intervention. Big chance here. They've managed to get it away.
Pulisic.
Milan have it back and they can go again. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Looking to change the direction of the game here. He'll fancy him. Pulisic! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. It's the first half compared with your expectation.
China fully merit this lead and are right on course for a real upset, and as yet, no signs of shying away.
China 2 up, but it is a crazy, undulating, unpredictable game. So we're just settling back into this second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. It's broken loose. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Modric.
Joao Felix.
Looking to break out here.
Jovic.
Spreads it towards the left. Plays it back. Well read, he sorted that out. And now they can launch a counter. Pretty robust, but it's got the job done. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead?
Pulisic.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
Rafael Leao.
Forward it goes. All the way back and they start again. Keeper's got good distance on that.
Tomori.
Does well there, alert. Looks to slip it through. Hits one! And the ball's come out!
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
Tries a through ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Yeah, that's a good spot and a good call.
It's being played forward. Needed a better pass there. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well played, he saw that coming. Forward it goes. Passes it through. Goes for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose! Fofana tries to get it forward quickly. Shoots! And the keeper turns it away. Aimed long and direct. Some good stubborn defending there. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. And the finish! He's got away with one there.
chance! Back of the net! And surely that settles it!
Just so calm. Jovic with the foul. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. That's compared to a promising move. Well, they can break here. Going through.
He's gone for it! Can he finish? It's in! More and more and more and more! They are running riot!
Very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
China totally rampant here.
Lee!
Chance to break. Good idea, just poorly executed. Now the pass. And the ball is out of play. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Jovic, out to the left it goes. And that is it, the referee has seen it up. China, winners of a no contest, they just swamped their opponents in superior quality.
A warm welcome to you all from Buenos Aires to a venue which hardly requires an introduction.
It is, of course, the world-famous Bombonera. The teams then, Manchester City against Senegal. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Gay. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Manchester City have a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Gay with the ball through, and he's there to cut it out. Gundogan. Guardiola. Gay. Sarr. Chance! And it's Gay. Idrissa Gay. Oh, the ball's come loose! Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Gets the chance to cross. Kovacic. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Koulibaly gets it back. Ball's loose, who's getting there? It's a throw-in. Sarr plays it forward.
This game is in need of some excitement. It needs help, and it's down to the creative and striking talent to up their game and give this crowd something to cheer about.
Hit into the middle. Rodri goes looking. Back to the keeper and tries something new. Keeper goes long. He's off on him, has a swing at it! Goal! Senegal! There is the breakthrough!
Senegal are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Senegal break the deadlock. Foden! And that would have been some goal.
Foden really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
Gay. Haaland. Rodri gets into the right position to intercept. Senegal cannot keep hold of the ball. Kovacic tries to get it forward quickly. Zabali. Sarr. Ball's gone out of play. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Well, that had to be more accurate. Zabali. Sarr. Now it's Gay, steered out wide. He's got away. It's Sarr! Aimed long and direct. It's a great ball. Tries a through. Is it in? Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Senegal, can he finish? And the follow-up? Surely this time, forward it goes. You can just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one.
Oh, that was a real let-off, Peter. I think they can count themselves very lucky.
Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there.
Vardio.
Now the pass.
Foden, he's through.
And the shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Fantastic excitement towards the end of the half there, and a last-minute chance that really should have been converted. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Already up and running for the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes...
He's gone for it! Brilliant from Foden! And the second half is off to a flyer!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Manchester City get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Jackson looks to slip it through. Haaland! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Idrissa Gueye passes it through. That is terrific skill. It's a loose ball. Foden plays it forward. He's left his man. Great tackle, he had to get that right.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break. Hits one! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Out to the flank. Here's a corner, good chance. Great leap! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious. He's one of the biggest influences out there.
Going through.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Dia. Sa.
Haaland.
Sa. Dia.
Looks to thread it through. Idrissa Gueye produced a good ball to find Jackson, who just couldn't get the ball to sit for him. Foden. Looks like a good ball through. The ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Manchester City are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Gueye. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Senegal are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Haaland, the shot's on!
Diallo.
Gives chase. And that has been clubbed away.
Manchester City are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Jackson! And that would have won it.
Jackson really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Jackson very nearly making something happen there.
Tia! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Sarr really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, he's been at the centre of a lot of things, hasn't he? Mostly good, I should add. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Idrissa Gueye goes looking. Fence has got rid of that. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester City made a big part in it, but they walk away with nothing. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Manchester City just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And here we have Arsenal against Troyes. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
They've got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Gabriel Jesus, He's always going to be a massive threat, Peter, and that's primarily because his movement off the ball is so effective. Even if he doesn't end up touching the ball, he usually plays a part in his team's attacking plays because...
Martinelli! Said. Diop. This could fall anywhere. Has gone out. Martinelli. He's left his man. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus plays it. Saka! Now the pass. And the finish! Goal! Trois! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Shoots! And he nearly went all the way.
Saka cannot be a happy chappy, and you can understand why. The run was stoic, and it should have been heroic.
Looking to break out here. Shoveler in. He's got away. Can he finish? Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Merino. Gabriel Jesus goes up and over. Martinelli beats the offside trap. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Martinelli with the ball through. It's gone for a throw-in. The Gunners are trailing against the run of play. Can he put it away? And in it goes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Troyes get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Zinchenko. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Rice. That's really nice. Now, what next? Rice plays it wide. Shoveler in. Balde. Said. And the finish! They are rampant! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine...
He'll have a dip! Oh, outstanding save.
Saka worked a lovely solo run and effort, Peter. He should go solo again for me.
And he just whacks it away. The shot's on! Zinchenko, and a second time. He can get that clear. Said. Diop passes it through. Can he shoot? Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Good claim, no margin for error there. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement. The action has already resumed here. Arsenal didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune.
Said.
Rice plays it forward. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And shoots! It's broken loose. Zinchenko tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to slip it through. Now it's Martinelli. Needed a better pass there.
Arsenal, we've got to see a real determination and purpose now if this deficit is to be recovered. No holding back and being patient about this challenge. It's time to roll the sleeves up and go for it.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Saka proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Shoveler in. Just about up to the hour now. You would think the first substitutions will be coming up pretty...
Shapes the shoots! Goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge!
Are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Troyes tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Martinelli has been given offside. Martinelli. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Now a chance to break. Now the pass. Oh, he's had a go! Gabriel Jesus plotting from out on the right-hand side. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. He has it out wide now. And now the breakaway. Looks like a good ball through. He's pinged one through here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, he now knows that he has to lock in the timing. Success and failure depends on it.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Fine defending there. They've played it short.
Has a swing at it!
And he's spooned it over the bar.
Oh, now that was a chance. What a chance.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious. He's one of the biggest influences out there.
Well, that had to be more accurate.
Said.
No, that's not the ball he wanted.
Zinchenko.
With the ball through. Tried to play it through.
Zinchenko encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Tries to dink it in. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Oh, good interception. Just 5 minutes left. Tries a through ball. Big chance!
Rice. Odegaard. Rice looking to penetrate opposition lines. Passes it through. Diop.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. The Gunners thoroughly outclassed here. They came up against opponents who were better in all areas. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And here we have China against Troyes. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
So that's got things underway. More than happy to take the muscular approach. This is promising. Got a sight of goal here. Lee goes for the cross. He's got away with one there.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective. China have really got the wind in their sails, and I'm not sure whether this team has an anchor.
Well, what's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
In comes the cross. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Come back to the keeper. Tries to stroke it through. For the right to play in the early stages. He's left his man. Chance to shoot, and the finish! Goal! Troyes!
Troyes are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
Troyes looking to shoot, and the ball's come out. Looking for a decent ball in. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Oh, good interception. Diop. Going through. Going for goal! And he heaves it forward. Great ball, now the shots. Can he put it away? That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Big chance. Lee goes on a run down the left wing. Lee takes a look up. Decent ball. Danger averted for now. And he's there to cut it out. And now the breakaway. Who's he going to play in? He's got away. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now a chance to break. Aimed long and direct. Back to the keeper and go again. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Diop was not to be moved. Cuts it out. Forward it goes. Plays a clever pass. Passes it through. He's found his man. Cut out in the nick of time. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
He's had a go! Really well taken goal. 2 to the good. They have breathing space.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Troyes get themselves a 2-goal cushion. And we've reached half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Here we go again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And that has put paid to that. Looks like a good ball through. Now here's the through ball. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Lee encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Well positioned to make that interception. Great challenge. Looks to slip it through. Drills one. Has a pop! He scores! The second half sparked straight into life. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up. You could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Shapes to shoot. It's in. They have done it. They have their equaliser. You've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
We have ourselves a real game here.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything.
Someone looks like he's in need of... Shoots! He can get that clear. Fists it away. Oh, real chance! Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, great ball! Room for it. Shoots! This could... Can he score? And another time! Goal! China!
Unbelievable.
And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. China take the lead.
And they deserve great credit for turning things around, but then...
Heads it! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Aimed low and direct.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
got a shot. Can he finish? Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And it's been taken short. And that's been levered clear.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Timely intervention. Carrigan has a hit! Goal!
Oh, this is a real show of character. Rather than let their heads drop, they've stood proud and fought hard. Brilliant. Are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
It's going to be another throw. Crosses it in low. Tries to get it forward quickly. Trois have to get it into the box and quickly. Gets into some space. Can he find a finish now? Goal! Trois! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Having turned the game on its head.
Now can they hold out? And time is up. China are stunned. They controlled it, they led, but somehow they lost. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Thanks to Jim alongside me. The fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.